Is your hair damaged, or you feel like your ends are not in their healthier state, maybe through the use of chemicals on your hair, colorings, or even heat damage, and you're wondering, should I cut my hair or should I just allow it to grow out naturally? So this is my own opinion. So if someone had asked me this same question maybe like 3 years ago when I did my own big chop, I would have told you to cut your hair, because that is exactly what I did. So my hair was previously texturized. I was not taking care of it. It was a long time I'd used relaxer on my hair, so my hair was pretty much natural, but it wasn't looking pleasing to me, so I had to do the big chop. But if you ask me that question right now, I'm going to tell you to let your hair be, and I'm going to give you the reason why I say you should allow your hair to grow out. So I won't cut my hair, I will just let my hair to grow out. Reason is because growing out natural hair takes quite a long time. I'm knowing what I know today about natural hair and how to grow out your hair, I wouldn't cut my hair. I'd rather just let the damaged ends fade away. So this is how it's going to fade away. Definitely your hair is growing, as you know, your natural hair is growing, but of course the ends are damaged. And I know something, that if your ends are damaged, your ends are maybe split, or you're having this what we call see-through so much that is so obvious that of course your ends are damaged, there's every tendency for those split ends to travel all the way the hair shaft and eventually break out your hair. So what I would advise, from my own opinion, is that instead of doing an entire big chop, why not let the hair grow out? While it's growing out, you can decide, okay, every month I cut off the maybe half an inch of my hair, my ends, depending on the extent of the damage though. But for me, I would say as my hair grows out, I will cut out. So at the end of the day, even if I don't retain too much length, I'm sure that I've gotten off all the damaged ends. So I see people do this a lot. They maybe want to transition to natural hair, maybe they have been relaxed and they want to transition. So what they do, most of them I've seen do, is that as their hair is growing out, they are cutting off maybe like half an inch every month or so. So it depends on the growth rate, how your hair grows. So for example, if your hair grows maybe like half an inch a month, then at the end of that month you might want to cut off half an inch of that damaged ends. Mind you, you have to be sure that you're cutting off damaged ends, because a lot of the time many people want to see their hair on equal levels. So what they're actually seeing is not damaged ends, it's just the fact that our hair does not grow at the same rate. Some parts of my hair grows like 1 inch, while some parts grows like ½ inch, and so it differs from person to person. Make sure you're cutting off damaged ends, and the way to know this is to observe the ends of your hair. Like I always do, observe the ends of your hair. Are there knots? Are there split ends? You will know that this is heat damage, because of course the ends of our hair are the oldest parts, and holding on to damaged ends does not do you any good at all. So as the natural hair is coming out, you're gradually, not at once. Remember, we don't want to do a big chop. We want to gradually transition from a relaxed hair to a more natural hair. So this is the method I feel, if I was in that position where I feel I want to transition right now, or I want to cut off any damaged ends due to heat or relaxed ends, I won't big chop my entire hair, just like I did 3.5 years ago. And another thing you want to make sure to do is that condition your hair, like deep condition your hair regularly. There's a whole lot deep conditioning will do for you, honestly, trust me guys. So when I started learning about deep conditioning and I started practicing it, it's changed the game for me. Definitely you can survive without deep conditioning your hair. What I'm trying to say is that I love my hair now than the way it used to be, and that is because I incorporated the use of deep conditioning. So if your hair is damaged in any way, try as much as possible to incorporate deep conditioning, maybe if you've not been doing that, because what deep conditioning does is it goes into the core of your hair strands and strengthens your hair, moisturizes it. Of course, deep conditioner contains things that will help you repair your hair strands, like if there are hydrolyzed protein in those conditioners, or oils that helps to penetrate your hair strands and, you know, fill in the gaps and do all those wonderful nourishment that is meant to do to your hair strands. So that is what it simply means. Deep conditioning is amazing. Like, it's amazing. Like, where was I years ago when deep conditioning was, you know, everywhere? So I love my hair now than I used to, because my hair is more manageable and soft and flexible. So deep conditioning is one way that you can try out as well. So as you're cutting off those damaged ends and you're trying to grow out the natural hair, try to deep condition them regularly so that those ones that are coming out can be well nourished and healthy. So while you're getting rid of the ends that are already damaged. So these are the two ways which I know. But if you still feel that you want to do the big chop, definitely by all means do you. But I'm just saying that if I was to, you know, give myself that advice right now, I would follow this method than what I did, you know, 3 years ago, which is completely taking out all my hair. I hope this video helps you in some way, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share this video to maybe someone that is suffering from heat damage or hair damage in general and is looking for other alternative other than completely cutting off their hair. Don't forget also to subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comment section, which do you think is more better, doing a big chop or gradually cutting off damaged ends? I've seen people who gradually cut off damaged ends and their hair has grown back very, very healthy, and I've also seen people who did the big chop and their hair is going very, very healthy. Example, like me. So both ways work. It depends on what you find appealing to you at that particular time. So till I come your way in my next video, bye for now.